If you're a student of Bible prophecy, at some point in time, you've done the math. Time times and half a time. Well, a time in Bible prophecy is one Jewish year, which equaled 360 days. Times, well, that's 2 years or 720 days. And half a time, well, that's a half a year or 180 days. 3.5 years, and if you do the math, it adds up to 1,260 days. But now, if you're a student of Bible prophecy, you know that prophetically speaking, one prophetic day is equal to one literal year. You've done the math, and now according to the books of Daniel and Revelation, there's going to be, this dragon or beast-like power that's going to persecute God's people for 1,260 years. Now, there are 3 ways people try to interpret the Bible and Bible prophecy. First, we have the Pederist Interpretation, which believes that all end-time prophecies of Revelation were filled in AD 70 when Jerusalem fell. Then you have the Futurist Interpretation, which believes that the majority of Bible prophecy will be fulfilled sometime in the future, and as such, it's not yet happened. Then you have the Historist Interpretation, which believes that the end-time prophecies of Daniel and Revelation follow literal events throughout church history. Seventh-day Adventists apply a historist approach to interpreting Bible prophecy. And as we do, we look to the past to see if there was a religious power that was also a political power that used its power to persecute and, yes, sometimes slaughter God's people. And as we look back, we find that the Christian church was granted political power by Emperor Justinian in 538 AD. And at that time, the power of the emperor's throne was transferred to the church. We have this saying, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. This is exactly the story of the Christian church. Corrupted by power, it transformed from the bride of Christ into the prostitute of Babylon with a lust for power. This corrupted church would do everything to keep its power, and if that meant persecuting those who stayed faithful to Christ, then so be it. But as always, God never abandons his people, and in this story, a dragon tries to kill a church, but God's people endure, and God finds a way for them to endure. And if God can cause his church to endure, then you can be assured that he will cause it to endure at the end of time. In other words, the church goes through in the end. Jesus always wins. That was our nugget for today. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.